Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last episode, we did everything. We learned everything about how this world is. I will never be good at giving episode recaps of games that have this much going on all the time. This time, we're going to be heading to the Weapons Development Lab, and I would like to say, whenever I Let's Play a game after I Let's Play its sequel, I always almost say whatever the sequel's name is when I start, like, an episode. Like, for, this isn't exactly, like, a great example of this, but when I was Let's Playing Super Mario Galaxy, there were so many instances where I almost said, welcome to another episode of Super Mario Sunshine, even though it definitely was not Super Mario Sunshine. Here we are at the Gem Man's stall. Hey you, listen here a bit.
Hello there, young'un. I got something that might interest you. Rather, something to tell you. It's about this here furnace. When creatures die, they leave ether crystals behind. Everyone knows that, don't they? Ether particles in the body are... Oops, that stuff's too complicated. Just remember that creatures drop ether crystals when they die. But I haven't got the best part yet. Ready? Don't be shocked. This furnace compresses ether crystals and removes impurities. You use it to make ether gems. What? No reaction? Kids these days, you don't know how amazing this thing is. You can use the furnace to make ether gems. They've got the powers of ether crystals, but highly condensed. Those ether gems can give you all sorts of powers. They're great for use in the home or by the defense force. Just put them in weapons or armor with slots. What? That's not much of a reaction? Never mind. It'll probably be quicker for you to try it. If you want to give it a try, just put gems in your weapon slots. That weapon of yours will do fine. It will give you strength up 2 and HP up 2. If I can open the correct menu. You have to always remember that it's X to open, like, the game menu, and it's start to open the game menu. I need to think of a better way to differentiate the menus. I'm only going to give Shulk strength up 2, since he is a glass cannon. HP up would be better used on Ryan. But you can put them both on Shulk if you just want Shulk to be a jack of all trades for some reason, even though he absolutely is not. You can keep going this way. There's not a lot of commentary to give. This place is just very pleasant. Colony 9 is probably one of my favorite, like, hometown areas in any game. It's just nice to be here. The music is very hometowny, and everything here is so pretty to look at. Like, you can just see wildlife over there that we could easily go and murder. This is something you'll realize very quickly if you've never played a Xenoblade Chronicles game. If you can see an area, you can probably go there and hurt whatever is living there. If that one guy is watching this, I know he likes that idea. Over here we have a Napon. Or, well, I guess it's called a Colony 9 resident now. Arts are learnt naturally. Get stronger to get more arts. More experience also gets you more arts. You talked surprisingly coherently for a Napon.
Good day.
Shulk, I admire your enthusiasm for your work, but don't overdo it. Who? You don't even have a name. I don't know you. Okay, well, Napon are cute, and we're going to be seeing a whole lot of them. They're essentially equal to humans, which is not something you often see with the, like, trademark species that ends up becoming something that they use for marketing in an RPG.
You idiots! What the hell are you playing at?
Uh-oh. The Colonel's gonna explode.
Crashing the mobile artillery into a house. How long have you been in the Force?
Sorry, sir. It's just that we were trying to go as fast as we could, like you ordered. But it's impossible to get back to the military district in only 40 seconds.
I don't want any excuses. Champions don't whine, they win.
Yes, sir.
You're a disgrace to the uniform. Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots! Move it!
Yes, sir.
Get the artillery back to the military district, double time! Then I want 1,000,000 press-ups from both of you, and you better not stop until your biceps explode!
Colonel, we can't move the artillery.
What? You better give a damn good reason why.
Sir, the impact of the crash damaged the ether conduction cable. The ether fuel proceeded to leak out, and now the cylinder is empty.
Well, change the cylinder then! Can't you even do something as simple as that?
The auxiliary cylinders have all been used up. It'll be 3 days until more come in, sir.
I told you to keep a stock of fuel in reserve!
Sorry, sir.
You're nothing but slackers!
Same old Colonel. At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
So that scene is very funny, but the fact that Shulk said at this rate the men will all be dead before they see any action not only implies that he's seen this happen before, but he's also seen the Colonel literally kill people with his punches. Anyway, back to it. I need to get better at not just repeating words over and over and over and over again. During the day, there is a NOP on there that will give you a side quest at the entrance of the Weapon Dev Lab.
All right, Shulk. How are you?
Dixon! When did you get back to Colony 9?
Just now. I see you've been busy. Looks like your Monado research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes really helped.
So, you can activate it now then.
Well, anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Yes. If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado, we could surpass any military force in the world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's activated. What I know is, the central piece is made from multi-layered glass. The symbol appears on the top layer, and each layer is constructed differently.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different layers.
Which means...
the Monado might conceal even more power. Am I right?
If we could just... unlock the Monado's power.
Dunban! Dunban!
Prioritize the most severely injured! Come on, get a move on!
Dunban!
Don't look like that. I haven't gone yet. Shulk. It was the Monado. It was controlling me. Even so, it saved us. Saved our future. Next, it will be up to you.
Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies delivered to the Defense Force. I'll drop round the HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then. I'll see you later.
Shulk, you're spending too much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age. That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out, get some fresh air once in a while. All right, I'm off.
Dunban, are you awake yet?
Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly. Do you want me to feed you?
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Meccan have gone now. Oh, why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay. More importantly, eat up before it gets cold. I made something really special today.
Don't feel like you need to stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay. Dunban, thanks.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
Gunban, she didn't even leave the house. We have a new story quest to go bring food to Shulk, and we are now playing as Fiora. It's giving us tutorials that I'm pretty sure we've already seen, which is just great. How are you, buddy?
Right.
What's up? Aren't you taking some food for Shulk? You'd better hurry up. It won't taste very nice if it gets cold. So there's like a weird amount of motion blur whenever you jump in this game, but jumping is also the best action in this game because it's funny.
Hey, Fiora.
Dixon!
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
Really?
I just sent him out to get some fresh air. You know where he'll have gone.
Outlet Park.
That's the one.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
So first of all, I love Fiora. Fiora's cute. But I also love Dixon because his design. He looks like he belongs on Duck Dynasty, but also in like professional wrestling, which is a weird combination, and also probably one of the combinations that makes the most sense ever in anything. Getting into a fight with Fiora on her own is not something I would recommend. She is who I bought those knives for earlier, so I will give her those. But she's really not good at fighting on her own. I'll go ahead and give her some of the 9 gear that we got before, just because we don't have Ryan in the party right now, and we'll be getting other stuff for him later. The 9 gear is just colored differently than the default gear in the game. do have vanity slots, so you can just look normal while changing your gear, which is something that wasn't in the original. There are strategies in this game revolving around certain party members not wearing clothes, and in the original game, you had to just not wear clothes. In this game, there are vanity slots, so you can be technically not wearing clothes while still having clothes. Fiora's arts, she has Power Smash, which is basically a weaker version of Backslash, and she has Screw Edge, which inflicts break. Unfortunately, since we're in casual mode, we can't really show those off. Everything will go down way too easily. Which is fine by me, because again, we're in it for the story.
The Monado. It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis. The same Bionis that we all live on. It must have a secret. That's how Dunban was able to destroy so many Mechon. And why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Shulk!
Fiora! This is great. It tastes so good.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, Shulk, you say that every day.
Not quite. It's always delicious, but today it's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I used some special herbs and spices today. So if you said it was just the same as usual, I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing. The breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Huh? The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
There might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
There is a quest completed, which means we get the rewards, which are nothing because it's a main story quest. We can communicate with other party members. Characters can shout out an affinity cry to another party member to encourage or assist them, depending on how the battle is going. You can basically help an opponent or a party member that's been dazed or toppled. You can get them back up so they can keep fighting faster. Or if their morale is low, you can encourage them so you can get it back to normal. Morale is a feature that is only in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, so I will be going over it. We can also switch the party leader now, which is nice because I would like to play as Shulk because he's better, but I will play as Fiora anyway because she's cute. We also have a heart-to-heart here. Heart-to-hearts are dependent on affinity between two characters, which we will be going over later, maybe, if I bother, as well as if you have the characters in your party. We can view Sunrise in the Park with Shulk and Fiora. Again, this is not a 100% Let's Play, so I will not be showing every option for every heart-to-heart, but there are different routes, and you get better rewards out of them depending on what routes you take. Hey Shulk, you remember that time we watched the sunrise right here? It was when we were quite young. Yeah, I remember. We came because... You and Dunban, you had a big falling out. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Really, it had nothing to do with you. But I still dragged you out and made you stay up all night. I'm glad we did it, even though it was only that one time. We talked for hours and hours about all our hopes and dreams. And then you fell asleep on my arm as we looked up at the stars. Oh no! What? What is it? Oh, Shulk. I have this terrible feeling I said something really embarrassing. Like I wanted to get married. Shulk, you don't remember what I said back then? Kind of. I can't quite put my finger on it. Hold on, I know I'll get it. Oh, don't worry. No need to remember. Forget I even brought it up. Anyway, that's the end of that conversation. Let's talk about something else. Okay, whatever you say, Fiora. Yes, think I pulled it off. He doesn't suspect a thing. I hope he remembers one day. But for now, it's just a bit too embarrassing. That's not that embarrassing. At least maybe it wouldn't be to me, but I guess I don't know her thought I might die. Nope, but I almost did, and I was left with 69 HP. Nice. Shulk did grow to level 5 from that heart-to-heart, it looks like, so that's good. He's already our strongest party member, and like it really bothers me in RPGs when one character is stronger than the rest. So I always want them to be even levels, and they aren't, they never are. It's going to bother some people that I'm not following the dotted path exactly. I know for a fact it will. But it doesn't bother me. Because I'm just going the way that I feel is the best. We can also skip travel. I kind of just forgot, but skip travel is a thing. We can just skip right to the fortress entrance. And if you get achievements, you also get experience, and we did just get an achievement for skip traveling for the first time, so that's great. There's the weapon development lab, and there's Ryan. Uh-oh.
Ryan?
Ryan! What are you doing? Shulk! No, I'm just... Ryan!
Goodness.
Oh, Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's broken.
What? What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you? The Monado can't cut people.
More importantly, what were you thinking, Ryan? Sorry, I came to ask a favor, but you weren't here. And I saw the Monado and...
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes. Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry. But is it true? The Monado really can't cut people?
The pattern in that circle. Or maybe it's a symbol. I think it shows which power the Monado has at the moment.
You think it's a symbol?
Well, if I can find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Well, I just explained why.
That's not the point!
Sorry.
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
So, of course I want to get my revenge!
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
No!
Shulk! Shulk!
What on Bionis happened there?
Ryan. Fiora.
Are you okay? Does it hurt?
No. Ryan, when you held the Monado, did you see anything?
You know, like a blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time had stopped, and then...
Time had stopped?
So, was it only me who saw that?
That sounds strange. Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows? Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
I won't let my brother use it ever again. Not after what it did to him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long time.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, yeah, old Squaretash has gone and put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is neither here nor there, really. Although, actually, he did end up hitting me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
Whoa, nasty.
Yeah, and now I have to go all the way to the Magmel ruins and back.
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders?
That's the one. They're used to power the mobile artillery. Looks like the damage has been repaired. They can't move without the ether energy. And it seems like the fueling station's all out of stock.
Is the mobile artillery that big machine that crashed in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah, knew you would.
Hold on. The Magmel ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mel lizard nest there. I couldn't take it if anything happened to Shulk. He's delicate. Not like you, Ryan.
What are you on about?
I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
But...
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk won't even get a scratch.
A promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
She don't trust me at all.
Nah, she doesn't mean it.
Well, that was certainly vague and unnerving. We can now change the party. Party leader to Ryan. I would like to do that, and I would also like to give him the Rusty Garter we got and the Regnus gear. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like anything he has slots right now. So that's unfortunate, but he's looking fine right now. So playing is right. We can select arts now. And skill trees. Okay, so if we select arts, we can see that we can now learn new levels of Wild Down and Backslash, thanks to the books we bought. And you can level them up from the level up menu. For now, I don't really want to upgrade anything on Ryan. I think I'm going to save it for Wild Down. For Shulk, upgrading Light Heal is actually not a bad move. We also got Stream Edge and Slit Edge. I didn't know we actually got those. Stream Edge is an area of effect art that that attacks in a fan shape in front of Shulk and inflicts break on everything it hits. And Slit Edge does more damage from the side. It also reduces... Well, it doesn't do more damage from the side, but it reduces physical defense from the side. Which basically makes attacks do more damage anyway. To be fair. I don't really like playing as Ryan. I like playing as Shulk. I prefer being the character who doesn't have aggro because I get really stressed out when I do have aggro. But I will play as Ryan for the sake of example. We have to go to Tephra Cave, so next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, That's what we'll do. That was a good outro, sure. See you guys then.